get straight to your chapter in the book. I mean, it's the first chapter in the book, and it's probably the most optimistic chapter in the book.
Yes.
You say that cancer could be beaten in a generation.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It is a brave, and I know it could almost be considered a challenging, optimistic statement, but I do believe we are living through really incredible times in cancer research. And sometimes in life, it's difficult to see things that you're living in. It's easier to look back and see what's happened. But if you just see what's happened in our own lifetime, it really is quite incredible. And I'm very optimistic over the next 10, 20, 30 years. The rate of progress will be even more phenomenal.
What sort of advances are you thinking in particular? What is so phenomenal at the moment? You know?
Well, when you think of chemotherapy for cancer, it really only started very much in the 50s. One or two patients developed in the 60s. So, when I was born, there was virtually no patients cured of cancer by chemotherapy. And in that time, we've now got to a situation where the vast majority of people with many types of cancer can expect a long-term cure, which is fantastic. Now, of course, there are many, many challenges still. Within the area of solid tumours, we've seen great progress in breast cancer now. Survival rates increased by about 40% in the last 15 years. But we still have big challenges in areas like brain tumours and so forth. But we're starting to see there's been so much investment in science of cancer. We now know what makes a cancer cell grow the way it does, and we're starting to target those pathways, beginning to see those drugs make a difference in some of those areas. And I do believe, I am optimistic that we will start to make relentless and very positive progress. You probably remember 10 years ago Bill Clinton and Tony Blair publicising the first genome, when we sequenced the human genome. And that, of course, took many years, many millions of pounds. We're now down to a situation where we could sequence your DNA or my DNA probably in about 3 days. It cost a lot of money still, but it's coming down in price dramatically. And it's probably likely, probably covered in other sections in the Optimists book, that all of our genomes will be sequenced in due course. Now, what that allows us to do is we can take a person's DNA and the DNA of their cancer cell, and we can find out the specific damage that's been done in that cancer cell and target it. That sort of technology is now possible. The challenge, of course, one of many challenges, is the cost of that. And we then, of course, have to develop the drugs to target all those lesions. So there's still many challenges ahead, but we have a lot of capability now.